Live, go live. Alright, am I live? Why am I doing that voice? Either way, the question is, am I live? Okay, seriously, why is this not? Alright, guess that's not happening. Anyways, hello, I know no one's right here right now, but, today, let me remove this, just doing some, technical difficulty here. I gotta figure out something. So if I were to restart that, hello everybody, but, just, getting this real quick. Good. I'm just testing something out right now. And sorry, just setting some things up. Alright. Okay, so if I'm standing away from the actual cupcake, like, it barely even moves. Yeah, see? But I'm talking. And the cupcake, it's not talking. I don't know. Okay, anyways, sorry, I have to restart my phone for something. I'm checking in on something right now. Gotta figure this out. Okay, so if I do this, okay. All right. Here we go. All right, there we go. I finally got that working. Let me turn down. Okay. So, today we are gonna be playing the Stanley Parable. This is my, I got the Ultimate Edition. This is my first playthrough. Sorry, just a second. I gotta, go sort the games that I got. Anyways, I'm going to, be doing the Stanley Parable. So, yeah, let's just get to it. I wonder when like Cooler Cole's gonna start arriving and stuff. I haven't streamed in a while, guys. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Okay. Developed by Crows, written by David, whoever that was. Please choose a screen, I guess English. No, I have not played this before. Well, I mean, I can still see it. I'm gonna do that. Please enter the current time, just a second. What time? 2:34 p.m. Okay. I'm gonna turn this up. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait, what? My computer is... Wait. Yo. Alright, let's begin the game. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Nev. Or maybe that's new. I don't know.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah, let me turn that up.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was...
No! I skipped it. Begin the game again. No! I missed it. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Opening. I missed the opening. I gotta... Let's just watch it on... Why am I getting Bing videos? What's Bing videos? Sure.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Alright.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
That is not
This
HD.
is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly.
Okay, so he worked in a box.
And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Alright, here I am. Okay. So, basically, I press buttons, and, now there's nobody here. Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Oh.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
I can crouch?
He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere.
Oh, yo, second viewer. Hello there.
The thing to do now, Stanley
Hello
thought
there.
to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Alright.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Okay.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh? The end is never the end is... Is that an end? Okay, I guess that's an ending. Oh. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hello there,
Stanley decided
everyone.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay,
No
meeting
matter
room.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Hello there, Smiley. Have you been on this channel before? I don't know, maybe. Oh, well, I think this is your first time on this channel, actually. So, hello there. Nice to have you here. This is my, first time playing Stanley Parable. Okay, so I go through here. Okay, nothing.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Awaiting input. Pink. You should totally listen to the narrator. Zambales. Let's see here. I think... Yeah, I remember you. I remember. Hello. Nice to have you here. Okay. What's this? Serene access? I can't see my mouse. Just a second. Camera sensitivity, subtitle size. Show. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. That's nice. Yo, 5 viewers. Hello there. Hello, everyone. There are a bunch of endings. Oh, great. You're telling me I can't do this in one stream. That's kind of a problem, because I've got, like, a whole list of games we should do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I can't go back. Guys, should I do it? Sure, I guess. Surely something will open. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, let's see here. Termination Tuesdays, we're broke Wednesday. Mergers. Pranking Floor 5 meeting. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Can I knock this over? No, I can't. Oh. Can I get under here? No, I can't. Alright, oh. Number of slides on this slide. I'm not even going to. Broom closet. Don't mind if I do.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Well, no then. No. If that's what you're gonna do, then no. Let's see here. What's in this broom closet?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But it's a broom closet. Come on. Wrench, tape, wrench.
Baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Well, now I kind of want to stay there just to see what happens. You gotta stay here for...
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Well, I kind of still have to get the stream going, so I'm not gonna stay here the whole time.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Okay, you know what? Fine, fine. I will go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But downstairs. Why is it red? I don't want to go to the red. I'll go upstairs for now. We can always come back to this. Why is it the... Where am I? Why is the void outside? Executive bathroom. To be rich. Is it a crime to commit crimes? Isn't it rich? What, okay. Can I interact with anything? No? Okay. Well, let's see here. Oh, okay. Business strategy. Okay, then I'll just, The elevator goes somewhere. I want to go up. I want to go up and down. Nothing? Fine. Alright,
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Alright.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
I can't read
What he
that.
could
It's
not
blurry.
have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley
two,
couldn't
two, two,
possibly have known this.
2222. Clearly. You gotta state. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Okay, I'm actually 2, 8, 4, 5. Alright, fine.
Incredibly, by simply pushing
Okay,
random buttons
fine.
on the keypad, Stanley
What
happened
in-
to input the correct code.
What
by
in
sheer
the-
luck.
Okay.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What oh, wait, okay. I'm blind. Do I have to go down there? Okay. I don't know where this leads. Loading. Oh. Okay, it's not the end is never.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Alright.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright. Whoa. Oh god, wait. Okay. We're good.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. No thanks. I want to escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity
Fine.
to and get back on track.
I'll listen to the narrator the whole time and then I can go do other things. Fine. Just for now.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Okay, what is this? Button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength?
When's
to
the next
find
Minecraft
out?
video? 2 years later. It'll be in 2 years. I actually haven't recorded it yet because pretty much right after my last stream, I went to Colorado for a little bit, and then after that I came back, and I've been busy since. So this is pretty much like the first free thing I've done. Okay, so I'll record the Minecraft video sometime soon, and I take a while to edit is the thing. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm just a very slow editor. What are you yelling at, cat? My cat's yelling at something.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
These are just
one of them,
flipped versions of
eternally
each other.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. What's that?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason
is
he
cool.
was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I'll go in here, sure.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
I don't
else's
know.
control? Never. It was unthinkable.
I don't even know what you're talking
Was it-
about the
was it
what
even possible?
bisector.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay, narrator, you're getting a little too
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
What does that
For
mean?
he would dismantle the controls once
What does that mean?
and for all.
What does that mean? Oh. Okay. Off. Is that it? Do I win? Do I win?
Darkness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I'll check chat after this.
Was it over?
Okay. What?
Yes.
Wait. Oh?
He had won.
Yes?
He had defeated the machine.
Yeah?
Unshackled himself from
Yeah?
someone else's
Cool,
command.
cool.
Freedom was mere moments away.
Come on.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Guys, did I get the good ending? Is this a good ending? I don't know.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not
Tree.
knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to
Yeah?
do, or
Yo.
how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it
Okay.
will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was
Now I kinda
perhaps
wanna know what
the
happens if I
only
do all the
thing
other
worth
things.
knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
No. No way that the narrator actually has an option for if I just don't. Alright, fine, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Cool.
Stanley was happy.
Alright, we got the good ending, but that was kind of boring. I want to go do other things. I want to go see what happens if I do all the other options. Beat the game. Get your first achievement. The doors are opening. Okay, let's see here. Can I be in your next video? You just appeared. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. You might die, perhaps. We do not know. Turn mind control on or no. The doors are opening. Okay, cool. Here we are again. Aggressively mash the door. Okay.
All of it, oh, please. Are you
Wait,
really
what?
just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times.
Wait,
is
what?
that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Wait, what?
No. I can't
What?
just give these merits
This is an
away for
achievement?
such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort
Okay.
that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing
okay.
true effort for a noble cause.
What?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Alright, auto clicker, you do your job.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant
Don't
something.
listen to
It
the
has to be
narrator.
a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Let's go find 417. Alright then, sure. Where's 417? 417?
Ooh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437? Where's 437?
Excellent.
Okay.
I think we're getting somewhere.
All right.
Now, door 415. Let's give it
415.
10 clicks or
Where's
so.
415? 415? 415?
Now, back to door number 437.
Alright, sure.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay, why is the narrator getting so hyped up over clicking? 417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419. How do I go? How do I go get up? How do I get up? Oh, wait. Okay, wait, sorry.
Yes!
Okay, I got it.
Great!
Yo.
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Okay, 416.
We've almost got it!
Oh my
Now
god.
the copy machine, do that one again!
This guy is getting way too hyped up over clicking doors. Please, man. You're scaring me.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
What in the world did I
Really
just
earned it,
watch?
Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Oh, wait, sorry. I opened, okay, sorry. Can this close? Okay. Resume the game. Alright, let's actually go do stuff now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
No.
open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, I think he got a little too excited there. Anyways. Wow, I'm shocked Cooler Cola isn't here yet.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
That looks
And
like a
he simply
hazard.
stood here, drinking it all in.
What's this? Okay.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room
You can't
so
jump.
utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yes, very beautiful,
Really
very
worth it.
beautiful. Can I get a drink? I don't even know what that
At
is.
this point,
Oh,
Stanley's
what?
obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
You
and
can't.
reflected
Alright, wait. You can't be calling me creepy, man. You're the person who got so obsessed when I was clicking a door.
on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Alright, anyways.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Nah, that's creepy. I want to go to the chair.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, I want to lie. Oh. There he is. There he is. There is Cooler Cola. I was wondering where you were. Sorry I haven't been able to stream for so long. Yeah, let's see here. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Well, now I think I know what to do.
Perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left the platform and plunged to his
Yeah!
death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That's because I am. That's because I am. Yep. Alright then, Alright. Anyways,
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
That's different. Alright, anyways, I actually want to see what's on there now.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop.
I want
by
to see
the
what happens if I
employee
actually
lounge
take the
first,
thing.
just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, no.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
What?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
What?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
What? Who?
For her.
Who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who?
That's her, Stanley. You need
That's a
to be
phone.
the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Fine.
If you can truly place your
Okay.
faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Can I just let it ring? Is there something I can do besides just let it ring? Or pick it up? I'll pick it up, I guess. I want to see what happens. I want to try messing around in that room a little later.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep
Answer
you
the
waiting.
phone,
I'm just
Stanley.
pulling the bread out of the oven.
I don't know.
Oh,
Wait, XP?
Okay, there we go. All right, now,
Okay.
I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Oh. Pff.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Cool.
I'm trying to get you to see something.
No.
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay, so, viewer XP, yeah. I guess, I don't know, they changed quite a few things, when it was gone, but, yeah, let's just get back to this weird ending.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what? I'm dead? I'm not pressing X. Fine. Can I do anything else?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
Alright, you
Every
shush.
button that he pushes.
Settings, can I just make him, can I just mute him? Show content. Guys. Okay, got it. There will be, sewage slide, trauma, and mental health issues. YouTube, this is a warning. I'm not auto walking, can I?
This is a man named Stan.
Haha. Take that. Take that. Alright, actually though, I am turning on his audio. Please press B. Fine.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly
hate you.
what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't know what to do. I guess Z.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind
I can
his
go in the
desk,
bedroom.
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of
Okay.
it would ever happen to him.
Okay.
So he began
What?
to
What?
fantasize about his own job. first, he imagined that one day
What?
while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly
what?
vanished off the face of the earth.
Wait, what?
The thought excited him terribly.
What? You're telling me what? What?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
What?
The mere thought that his
So
decisions
this
would mean
narrator's in
something
my head?
was almost too wonderful to behold.
H.
As he wandered through
Whoa.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow
what?
line that weaved in many directions.
What? Am I gonna
And
have to
another
find
was a
this?
game with a baby. And he called it
What?
the Stanley Parable.
Wait, what? Yep. What?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path. Must there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
This is gonna have. I'm gonna have to stream this multiple times,
But
aren't
there
I?
is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Well, I hate you, narrator, so...
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Okay, so wait, you guys actually, like, get to see that you get XP? You guys actually, like, get XP for this?
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Okay.
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Wait, what?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a
Oh,
button.
come on.
And I tried.
Well, this is a weird game. Let's see here. Top fans. Okay, I'm just gonna send a message. Nothing. Cool. Anyways. Wait, what? Guys? Guys, this is, that's a little different.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna try that again. I want to see what happens if I just, like, let the phone ring or just mess around in that room or something.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, wait, that's my own message. Anyways.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it but eager to get back to business?
I wonder
Stanley
what
took the first
Maz
open
is
door
doing
on his
right now,
left.
like Egg and Maz. Like, you know, I always wonder.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
I don't admit. Yeah, I wonder what other main viewers
I
are here
realize that
for.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
But I want to.
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking, this is it, Stanley. Your chance
Okay,
to
yeah,
redeem
we're gonna
yourself.
go in the room, but we're not
Put
gonna
your work
actually...
aside
pick
to
up
let
that
her
phone.
back into your life. She's been waiting.
Shush. No.
That's her, Stanley.
Can I
You
unplug
need to be
this?
the one to do this.
Oh.
No, you can't. Did you
They
just
thought of
unplug the
everything.
phone?
They thought of
That wasn't
everything.
supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
They thought
You
of
actually
everything.
chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
We know that's not true.
In, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Wait, what?
How is that even possible?
What?
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making
Top fans
meaningful
for sending money. Can I
choices?
get some money then?
Wait a second.
Can I get some money then in that case?
No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
So
Had I not
great.
noticed it
Please don't
sooner?
tell me I ended up
You're not
ruining the
Stanley.
entire game by
You're a
doing
real
this
person.
too early.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
All right.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine
Hypothetical
that
real
eliminates
person?
food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make?
Forget how to
Remember that
read.
unlike here, the real world
I wanna
makes
forget how to
sense,
read.
And at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
I gotta go walk. I gotta go.
My goodness.
Sorry, I
is it
gotta go my
4:30?
fish drowned.
I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular
No.
basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Oh, that guy
Most
seems to
medical
be having
professionals
fun.
recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
No.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
No.
just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your
Yeah.
thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Yeah.
And the feeling should subside.
All right.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What the?
Welcome back.
What in the?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative
What?
contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Just a second. I gotta check chat. Sorry, just a second, narrator. You figured it out, I guess. Yes. Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? All right.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have
Aw.
you jumping off the platform and dying.
Come on.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Come
We
on.
just need to get you home as soon as
Why won't
possible
you let me?
before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Come on. Surely there has to be a... You know what? Honestly, I'm too lazy. I'm actually too lazy. Okay, sign's still the same. So I just go back. I can't even go through here now. Cool, I guess. So
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again.
Do I have
and
to?
you'll be home free in the real world.
now I just kind of wanna.
Now remember, all you
Alright.
need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the
Let me out of here.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, I think we know what we're doing.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Whoa. Wow. Oh god, the chair. Is that... Okay then. Alright, fine. Anyways. Okay, fine. Go. Okay, fine, I'll go this way. Yeah, that looks good.
It's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked
This looks
about,
good,
my
yep.
story, you've destroyed my work.
That looks
Why?
good, nice, yeah.
For what?
Everything's
What did
meant
you
to be
get
like
out of
this.
that? What
Grr
do you think
everywhere.
was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase.
I don't even know what that
I'll
is.
have to live with it forever.
What is
Reliving
this?
its impossibility forever. Oh, I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Okay, cool. What the... Oh god, what? Oh. That doesn't seem good. Oh. Am I gonna die? Shit, am I dead?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Yep.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Not at
He
all.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands
Cool, good
that
for
if I
him.
say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Cool.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're
No.
a child.
Well, yeah, I am.
Oh, my story.
Uh-oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a
Do I
set of
have-
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I have to go to the left, or can I just...
No!
Oh.
Why did you do that?
Do I have to sit through that
Hurry
again? Oh?
Is behave exactly as
Okay.
Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay, let me...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, so just to confirm, I go through this way, and it crashes. No, he doesn't even bother this time.
No!
Oh?
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay.
Is behave exactly as Stanley would.
All right.
That means choosing responsibly and
Okay, so
always
I actually
putting
go through the
story
left.
First. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be
Okay.
fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Sure. Is this actually what I'm supposed to do?
Yet there was not a single person here
Tips
either.
for not getting fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No, the broom closet's locked.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so that means he's actually, like, making it so I can't do... Come on. Let me goof around a little. Whoa.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Oh, voice
And
receiver,
beyond all
okay.
probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 1 entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Oh, wait, stream
I
lag?
need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Is that the ending?
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
Cool.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Okay.
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that.
Alright, please tell me
step
stream's
forward,
working.
please. Choose. Do
So that's the ending.
anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
I wonder, can I mess that up even more?
Story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Cool. Oh god, everyone.
It's
Okay.
You need time to decide.
Nice, nice.
To make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Okay. Cool, cool.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Is Cooler Cola still here?
Take as much time as you need.
Okay. The end is never... Okay, so that's an ending, I guess. Real quick, though, I kind of gotta use the bathroom, so, I'm gonna put up the street... Oh, wait. Alright, cool. I kind of gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna go put up the, stream blocker. Yes, it's still ugly as ever. I'm sorry, I will make a new one eventually, okay? I will actually make a good one. I will be back, though. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, let's see here. Remove this ugly, blocker. Okay. Anyways. Yo, we're back to normal.
All his
Nice.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can't figure out if the, narrator's British or not.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sure, for now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Cool.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
Sure.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I believe it
What
was
could
this.
it mean? Stanley
No,
wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the
is it
boss's
raining?
desk. What could its purpose be?
Is it raining out there?
This keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh,
But
2845.
of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random
Okay,
buttons
cool.
on the
Anyways.
keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Did I hear a chat alert? Use the console and enable cheats. How do I open the console again? I haven't had to in like years. I forgot how to open the console. You tell me how and I'll do it. I'll get the secret.
Stanley walked straight ahead.
Anyways,
through the
escape.
large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on
Yeah, I
it,
haven't had
the
to
truth
open
was that at the
console in
end of
like
this
forever,
hall,
so
Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut.
cool.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Good for him.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious...
Okay, okay, reconnection successful.